Hey there, what's up? I want to talk to y'all about time travel. There's this black scientist, a part of the National Society of Black Physicists. Um, his name is Ronald L. Mallet, and he's currently developing a time machine because in physics, they never really ruled out that time travel wasn't possible because it is possible. Once you look closely at the theories and the way light moves and stuff. Now, some of their theories are saying that in order to travel into the past or into the future or whatever, you'll need a gravity sink or a black hole to do that because the gravity in a black hole or gravity sink will it's so powerful not even light can escape it, and they can physicists consider it a portal, a wormhole. They consider it a wormhole. Not only are you going through space, but you're going through that space, but you're going through time. So when you go to that other side of the universe, you're not going to come out at like within the same time period. You're gonna come out either in the far future or the distant past. But the only problem with that is that uh, black holes, they don't hold up long enough, not in the middle of it, because you have the you a black hole looks pretty much like a whirlpool. Now you have after you pass the event horizon, that's it. That's it. You undergo spaghettification, and if you survive that, uh, you get to go in there. But there's no way for anyone to survive the heat, because the heat of all the stars, all the gases, whatever fell in there is stuck in there, and it's like it's terrible, and it just doesn't hold up long enough, no matter how big it is. But the thing is, if they could find a black hole and have something that can move fast enough through it, you'll be able to go through time. Because a black hole, because of the gravity, warps space and time. Okay, and they also found out that space was moving. Now they thought it was moving. Well, Einstein say that space is expanding, but um, that's a form of movement. But when it comes to black holes, space is moving around that space is moving around that black hole like that in a cylindrical pattern. And Ronald L. Mallet found that out. And what he plans on doing so far as making a time machine, what he was saying was that he can use light to warp space and time, because when like because like I don't know, light does something to time. Time acts differently with light. It really does, because I mean, for example, like let's say for example that movie, the movie Superman, not the new one that just came out, but the old one. When Lois when Lois Lane died, he went and he flew around the Earth so fast that he turned back time. That he turned back time. He was going at or faster than the speed of light. Well, to him, the ticks of the second to him the ticks of the second were slowed down. It kept slowing down and slowing down and slowing down, but to somebody else that was outside of it, it was still constant. Well, that's what I'm saying about light. It warps space and time. So what he's planning on doing is just warping it with light by doing that same thing. He's using a cylindrical um, a cylindrical laser, a circular laser, which is supposed to do that. But the thing is, that might not be enough to warp space and time. He might need some. I mean, this is just a theory of mine, but I believe he might need a little bit of electromagnetism to go behind that, because electromagnetism, uh, it also warps space and time too. Because of electromagnetism, it causes, in some cases, I'm not saying all cases, but in some cases, it causes yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? It causes gravitational disturbances, you know what I'm saying? Which which is necessary for him to create that mini wormhole. But the thing is, he can't, when he create that miniature wormhole to send particles back, because he's not trying to send the entire person back. He not thinking about that right now. This is just in the experimental stage. He's trying to send certain subatomic particles back, like neutrinos, neutrons, for example, or you know, and stuff like that. But right now, the thing is, I just don't understand it, and he didn't really speak on it yet. But when he gets that wormhole to open up, you know, that door in time, how is he gonna keep that thing from reaching critical mass? Because when they reach critical mass, he's no longer in control. It's gonna start sucking up everything, you know, in his office, and probably cause a black hole here on Earth and suck us up. You know, them things are powerful. Black holes are powerful. Gravity sinks ain't no joke. You cannot escape them. So he's gonna have to figure out a way to keep that thing from reaching critical mass. Because once you do that, once it reaches critical mass, there's your control, and then his experiment will be for nothing. Now, I I must say, I am so glad that he is doing this, and my hat's off to him, and I hope he's very successful in his stuff. And check out the website, the National Society of Black Physicists, because there are black physicists out there. There are black scientists out there. They just don't get as much recognition as the white scientists do, which isn't fair at all. And I myself hope one day to be a part of the National Society of Black Physicists. And yeah, I wish I could be there with him, helping him build that time machine. But right now, all I can do is just give my input. All right, peace. That's all I gotta say.